How's it going, YouTube? It's your boy CoinCoverage here, bringing you another crypto video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the market alongside seeing how Binance is doing in terms of their ranking as an exchange, and also take a look at my sub count and how you guys have been giving me so much support within the last couple weeks. So here we go, guys. Let's get right into the market here. I'm going to take a honest approach to this and say that Bitcoin has once again pulled back from its highs yesterday, or not its highs, but its run up yesterday. As you can see here, we are seeing Bitcoin down another red day, which means altcoins will probably tend to follow with this, but we'll see if they can, some of them are still maintaining these high level green lines. And so let's take a look at the Bitcoin price action. As you can see, it's a little bit different from the one averaged out on here, just simply because Bitcoin, this price is an average mostly of all the exchanges that are listed here, and Bitcoin is maintaining a pretty high volume. BitHum obviously has very, very overpriced Bitcoin, simply because it has a higher Korean demand, and it's converted into USD. But simply, we can take a look at Bitcoin's price action. It's pretty obvious that we kind of saw some resistance right back here at these levels, as you can see, right around the $16,500 level. We're not hitting the high tens yet in terms of maintaining value for Bitcoin. We're getting a big, large red candle coming down once again. A lot of price action is moving in this market. It's getting very, very volatile, it seems like. And thousands of dollars are basically being traded all the time. You can obviously see that as we go down here and up. You can see the candles are getting a lot bigger, and this means thousands and billions and millions of dollars are essentially being traded all at once and per day. If we look at the 15-minute chart or the 30-minute chart, we'll go 30 minutes. You can see it's starting to rebound. It's kind of taking a little falling action here and starting to rebound. It rebounds and falls instantly, and then rebounds and tends to fall. We're seeing the same pattern as we saw up here as we maintain price action. We wedged right here. I'll show you guys that real quick, as I pointed out this yesterday. We kind of wedged right here. We couldn't really we kind of broke out because of that, and then we couldn't really maintain these highs. We tested the $16,500 level once again, like I said earlier, and it kind of just rebounded back down. So Bitcoin not looking too well on the short term. I think in the month of 2018, we will see it not do too well and maybe retest the 20,000 highs. My prediction is we'll probably break through the highs sometime. Hopefully we don't get another 20,000 failed top like we saw back here. This would be very bad for Bitcoin in my opinion, but it looks like we're maintaining a healthy price action at least, and we're not trying to go right up back to those highs and test them and then drop even farther back down. That was what my fear was, but we were looking pretty strong, especially healthy. I would say more of a healthy price action, as we see Bitcoin now trying to pull back but test up the reaching somewhat of a high price point that we saw back here. And as you can see, we did have a red candle back here, so it's kind of, we're looking like we're getting a head and shoulders maybe, but if this kind of like spread out a little bit more. But yeah, so we'll see how it goes here. Bitcoin definitely looking good throughout the year, though. Once again, guys, 2018 we could see similar growth like we saw here. Although this pullback right here is looking very healthy, just because we were getting way too over exuberant of price action. But I'm not even mad at this price action right here. 14,000 is a good level for Bitcoin. 15,000, 16,000. These mid 10,000s of maintainment are pretty good for Bitcoin, especially for how fast we really ran up in the month of December, November. So yeah, that's it for Bitcoin, guys. One thing I noticed, guys, that it was unbelievable to me is Binance is now the #1 exchange in terms of volume in the last 24 hours. And it's pretty... BitHum and Binance are head-to-head right here, along with Bittrex. But Binance, I haven't seen the Binance at #1 in a very long time. In my opinion, Binance is the best altcoin exchange you could possibly use in the crypto space. I did think Bittrex was back then. But simply, I believe Bittrex is kind of slowing down their coin adding, and they're increasing their, I don't know. I feel like just Binance is constantly increasing their supply of coins, along with new coins that are coming out from ERC20s and new big hot ICOs that are coming out, and they're just adding them just like that right when they come out. Coins like Wabi, coins like Icon, coins like Substratum they have. It's just like a lot of these great altcoins they have that seem to be doing very well in the market lately. Also, they seem to be catching up in the amount of coins that have comparison to Bittrex. Not too long ago, Binance only had like 10 or 15 coins. Now look how many coins they have. They're nearly 60, 70, 75 coins, and they're competing with the amount they have on Bittrex here, because Bittrex has quite a lot of coins, as you guys may know. But they have a lot of the older coins. If you're typically the person who likes to buy these established, more older cryptos, I see Bittrex would be the one for you, and a lot more options, I guess. Binance tends to have the international coins with more of an updated platform of ERC20s, I would say, because they tend to add coins faster. It's just they're on top of all the new hot ICOs, it seems like, and their fees are very low. And also, they have their own coin called Binance Coin, which is also a great buy, in my opinion, especially as this coin goes up and up and up. It's at a pretty high price section right here, but this is definitely a future investment I can see myself making, just because Binance is doing so well, and all the coins that get listed on Binance are getting a lot of volume and doing very well overall. And it's kind of like a Western market built in the international scene. It's not based in the U.S. Binance is not based in the U.S. It's kind of based, I think it's based in China or somewhere in South Korea or somewhere around there. But they're constantly westernizing their exchange, making it user-friendly for people in the United States, and allowing those people in China and all the other countries to also be involved in an exchange like this. Because as you can see, we're seeing a lot of adoption. Even in this coin itself, it's at 6,800 Bitcoin volume. And I remember when this coin first got released, and I was like, wow, that's a great idea. This coin is basically used to pay for fees on the website on a large discount, basically. That's a simplified version of it. You can go a little bit more in detail, although I just like to take the easy approach, the simple approach for you guys. So, BNB, Binance Coin, doing very well. We can see what it is on the rankings here on the terms of market cap. It's currently at 36th place at a nearly $1 billion market cap. And look at the volume, man. The volume is pouring in for Binance as an exchange and the coin as a whole. If you're basically investing in this coin, you're essentially investing in an exchange, in the exchange itself. As you can see, the BTC values constantly was at a decline, but finally broke out here and rose. And I think it's because of the Binance popularity starting to grow. And people realize that this exchange is serious. I remember one time my 2FA code on my phone, I got a new phone, and my 2FA code essentially was lost. I couldn't log into my account. It sucked. I wanted to use my account. I had some cryptos on it. I have some decent money on it, and I was like, shit, I lost my 2FA code. Like, because if you guys don't know what 2FA is, it's basically like a little app on your phone that you can basically 2FA, two-factor authenticator, and add additional security to your say account, and it's typically a 6-digit code that changes constantly every 10 or 15 seconds. And basically this code was lost on my phone because I got a new phone. I upgraded from the 6S to the 7, the iPhone, and I lost the app. I didn't restore my apps on the phone, which was kind of dumb of me. That's part of my problem. But Binance was nice enough to give me my backup key and allowed me to log in and prove it was me really logging into my account. So their security is freaking awesome. And their support as well is really good, very instantaneous. And also, the coins or supports like Bittrex and Poloniex, they tend to take a while to reply. I just think Binance is just doing everything right in terms of the exchange. They also do like really good community giveaways. It seems like on their front page, there's a lot of good events you can do and participate in. They have a referral program, which a lot of exchanges do not have this. It's just a good exchange that benefits everyone in the end, in my opinion. So that's it for Binance. I think Binance can really go become, stay the #1 exchange going into 2018. I know Poloniex and Bittrex and Coinbase are very popular ones in 2017, along with BitHome, who killed it in 2017. BitHome was the #1 for a while. Binance is starting to come back on top, but of course BitHome has a lot less tokens in comparison to Binance, or BitHome is like, yeah. So another article I want you guys to read here, and I really believe in this. This is something I've started to notice as well, is Ethereum will really take off in 2018. I'm pretty optimistic on it just because due to scalability and trading pairs that exchanges are starting to take. As you can see, Ethereum markets are starting to get a lot more volume than normally, in my opinion. This is a lot more volume than you used to see. This is just on Binance, but along with other exchanges, you see the Ethereum volume obviously increasing tremendously. And it's just because Ethereum is just simply way faster and easier to buy. Like, if I wanted to buy something right now, I would simply be using Ethereum just because their transfers and the confirmations are way, way faster. I can simply buy Ethereum on Coinbase, send it to my Binance, and then buy it within a matter of 10 minutes. Instead of I don't want to use Bitcoin and buy it and then wait for the price to maybe go up or down. If I wanted to buy, say I wanted to buy Monaco right now, I want to buy this good dip right here, or decent, a good, stabilized price. If I'm impatient, I don't know, like if the price suddenly moons, it's just something like the speed of the coin itself and the less fees it takes to send. It's just everything about Ethereum trading is just so much easier. Especially how popular ERC20 tokens are coming out recently too. They just match better with Ethereum trading than instead of BTC. And of course they have BNB on here as well. They had the BNB markets, which is awesome too. So not only can you trade in BTC and Ethereum and USDT, you can also trade BNB. So they have added an extra trading pair for Binance, which is pretty cool. I noticed they did that recently. So, and they have quite a few coins you can trade BNB on here too. So I'm kind of surprised. So yeah, like I said, Ethereum you get it faster on Coinbase. You basically get the coin faster. Sometimes it takes even a day, or sometimes to get your Bitcoin from Coinbase when you buy it. Of course, you'll still get the same price that you bought it at. So say if Bitcoin rose or whatever over the 24 hours after you bought it, then you'd still get the same price that you bought it at. But it just seems Ethereum really is taking in my opinion, 2018 will be a much more beneficial coin to trade with. You see a lot of Ethereum-based programs coming up, and Ethereum-based exchanges really, growing a lot of potential. And in my opinion, it's a lot easier to buy. I personally buy most of my coins. It doesn't matter what the price action on Bitcoin or Ethereum is a difference. I mostly buy the coins with Ethereum simply because it's just way faster. And I sometimes I want to buy it right now when I see a good price action. I don't want to wait 3 or 4 hours to get the coin. There's simply sometimes not enough time for me just to stay up 3 or 4 hours at night and wait for the Bitcoin to go through. It's just the crypto markets move so fast that people who are tired of waiting for Bitcoin's high transaction fees and high fees to trade their coins with. It's just, I think it's more of a store of value, and I think it will stay that way. I love Bitcoin to death. I'm wearing a Bitcoin shirt right now, guys. Like, I love Bitcoin. I still love it. I just believe for trading pairs, I think Ethereum will take the cake sometime in 2018 and become the #1 trading pair. Obviously, it'll be probably hard to happen just simply because it's hard to tell everyone at once, to buy, use Ethereum to trade with instead of Bitcoin, but simply I think it'll come about simply because people realize how much easier it is to really buy markets with Ethereum or Litecoin or whatever else alternative method, instead of Bitcoin. So yeah, it kind of talks about in this channel. They say you buy, cover 700,000 joke and process scaling solutions. They're kind of basically, CoinDesk is a great news article, keep you up to date with the crypto, and they're basically essentially saying it's a much better way to use these altcoins for trading instead of trading altcoins for altcoins rather than trading Bitcoin, the gold standard for altcoins, but it takes forever. Yeah, so it's basically they think of Bitcoin as DOS, as Ethereum as Windows or Mac OS. They think of Ethereum's really the thing that's really going to bring up the Bitcoin or the cryptocurrency era, and really take control of all the applications that are built upon the platform itself. That's essentially what Ethereum is. So I think Ethereum is a very underrated coin in my opinion, even though the market cap is very, very high. It's like a fifth or fourth of or a sixth of Bitcoin's overall market cap. But I believe this is still very, very undervalued, especially going into 2018. A lot of people, Ethereum is definitely somewhat of a household name and starting to become a household name, simply because it's basically making blockchain more expandable and more diversified in terms of what we can do to it. Like, if we just only had Bitcoin and Ethereum was non-existent, a lot of these coins wouldn't actually exist without the smart contract platforms. Sure, maybe someone would invent a smart contract platform beforehand, or by now at least, if Ethereum wasn't made. But yeah, like coins like Neo and Qtum and Lisk, you know, all these cool smart contract platforms really bringing up the new generation of cryptocurrency. We'll see if other coins like Icon or EOS or any of these other cryptocurrencies can bring in that third generation and build upon those platforms and really take control of our finances. So guys, what do you guys think of my prediction on Ethereum becoming maybe the #1 trading pair? What do you guys think of Binance? What's your exchange you use on your daily basis when you trade or you hold or whatever? What exchange do you usually use to buy your altcoins? Let me know down in the comments. That's it for today's video, guys. Thank you guys so much for the love. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Let me know your feedback down below, and see you guys tomorrow. I'll be here and make a new video for you guys. So later, guys. I hope you have a good day. Peace out.